Hey guys, Sam Danes from Ardento here. I want to share with you some quick thoughts around something that you will experience if you're embarking upon a new digital transformation project in 2021, specifically if you're going to be implementing a critical business system like an ERP software or a CRM software. That is going to be the perceived lack of flexibility in the early stages. And this is really going to be prevalent if you're moving from a predominantly manual solution. If your business is running on a lot of spreadsheets or disparate, disconnected systems, one of the things that the illusions that this create is a lot of flexibility. So things like spreadsheets, we can change from process to process quickly. We cut and paste and create things on the fly, and they have a way of evolving organically within business. And yes, they are flexible. You can rapidly change the way you do things, and even from time to time and case by case, these processes can change. However, there is a lot of downside to this layer of flexibility, and that is things like it's not a scalable platform. It's often the knowledge of how these manual processes work reside with individual staff members or individual team members, and if they leave, some of that knowledge goes with them. It's also unsecure, and you're also going to be fraught with things like manual errors, human error, and things like that are going to be really prevalent when you're using manual systems. So when you do go through a digital transformation like a new system, initially it's going to feel like the new software isn't as flexible as our old manual processes. And the reality is it's probably not, but it's trying to create structure. And for a very good reason, structure can be repeated and it can be scaled. If you have your processes through your business in a structured way, and that is repeated through a software system, it allows you to easily train new staff on the same way of completing their task. If staff members leave, the process isn't lost because it resides behind the system itself. It creates better visibility, and it creates some streamlined automation around the way that you deliver your product or service or your internal processes. And that structure then can lead to automation. So the automation is really what you're striving for when you invest in new software. You want to be able to have structured and standardized processes so that you can create automation, which then leads to efficiency. And it leads to true efficiency that actually saves time and cost. And then you can start to realize your return on investment of the software that you have implemented. So something to think about there, guys, is if you are embarking upon a new software implementation this year, the initial stages are going to feel like a bit more rigid and a bit more inflexible, especially if you're moving from predominantly manual processes or a lot of spreadsheets. But work through those processes, create structure so that your business can grow and scale around those structured processes. And rest assured that if you get the structures right, then you're going to be able to create automation, and then the automation will be able to deliver that efficiency, which is really what you're striving for. So I hope that was useful. Thanks for watching. Chat soon.